What up, party
Hey.
people? You were
Hey,
where? No one looks angry. People look happy. We got Ryan Bragg
I didn't say look
saying,
angry. They're getting angry because you want James to come in with the eyes.
"I don't think
no
we'll get
one wants to
James.
get the eyes from James.
Omnidog is treating himself to a live stream at the same time, so I'm sure we'll be the redheaded stepchild." But not to David Sexton. Happy Saturday to all
Hey,
What's up?
my fellow Superman pal Kenneth
hey, Kenny.
and my I would say my gaming acquaintance Mike.
Acquaintance. Your colleague, as it were.
Yeah,
Mike said
no.
sick shirt, Chris, and I gotta
Hey,
concur with him, man. That is a sick shirt.
it's the news,
Oh
the
yeah.
the movie, but in black and silver.
So,
Is that from
new
the
Death of
DC shop?
Superman confirmed.
What's
Was
that?
that one of the new ones from the DC shop, or did you get it
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Nope.
I
Part of the
I want to
shop.
pull the trigger on that Superman shirt, but shipping is so expensive. It makes it like one. If you just buy one shirt, it's like a $50 shirt, and that just feels like
I don't know. They gave me a discount for signing up for their email,
Ooh,
so I didn't have to have any shipping.
I'm looking at the DC shop now. They got some options.
Yeah, lots of options. I don't care much for the theatrical one. I don't like that kind of shimmer with it. I just go straight.
Dude, the Superman embroidered hoodie of Superman #1. That's cool.
I tried to talk Mike into getting that shirt.
Mm.
Mike also bought the Kingdom Come Blu-ray that just came out, but
Oh,
he didn't have any extra surprises like Chris got.
I know. I was not prepared for that. I wasn't.
So what's up, everyone?
I know. We're back. We're back after a week. Hopefully,
Yeah.
y'all didn't miss us too badly.
I will say only missing one show ever isn't that terrible. You know what I mean? It compares to the Omni Bros. I feel like they're always, shots fired. They're always missing
Jeez,
shows.
Jake. Why you gotta cast shade like that?
say how you actually feel.
I know, really. I
I
mean,
think I just did.
I mean, if you really want to get the show canceled, keep going.
Darth Twinkie, one of my books in my haul today is from Darth Twinkie. Howdy. Finishing the last few pages of Zdarsky Daredevil. Volume 1 or Volume 2? I'm assuming Volume 2.
That would be my guess too.
It's a pretty epic run.
I got the main Superman 2025 shirt and a teaser poster from the DC shop.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. So Jordan has nothing to haul. Chris, do you have any?
I do. Why don't you go? You've been off a week. I've been showing off hauls.
Oh my god,
You
I have so
finish
many.
it.
I had a bunch of weeks come in all together, and I have too many to show off. But I limited to just a couple special ones.
Pick your favorites.
Up
The ones
first,
that you can't live without.
I got Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man, but I already had this book, but I didn't have this cover. So
So he's getting greedy.
So
Yeah,
I'm
so-
taking the other one today.
no, I'm gonna sell it without the dust jacket. I'm gonna sell my copy. Use that
Welcome to
money
the
for
dust
Heroes
jacket.
Fund. I have the other one. I'll sell it, but I want the option to flip to mix and match the dust jackets.
That's crazy. I'm taking one today.
You
Next.
can't just take my books, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Okay.
try.
That's how the deal works.
No, it's not, dude. You don't even seem great. You don't even ask. You just assume, and that's like kind of giving me the ick, bro.
I mean, he did like help you set up your stuff. So I mean, he is entitled.
Yeah, but he also took books that were here when I wasn't here, took photographs of them, and then put them away. So I didn't even know I had the books. Like I was going through behind my books, and there were books there that I had never seen before. He could have left the books out so that I could have come home and seen what arrived. I placed an order for a book that I thought I didn't have, and it was here in my collection.
But where's the fun in that? I mean, you gotta have a little fun.
Speaking of a little fun, I treated myself to Amazing Spider-Man #1 because sometimes you're not in the mood to read a Taschen.
That's
You know?
not in print.
Neither is that Zdarsky Spider-Man. Yeah, but like, do you ever, Chris? You know what I'm talking about? Like, sometimes you're not in the mood for a Taschen, right? Like,
I have no idea what that's like. That's a little too. That's a book that I can't even fathom how to read.
Mike, dang, for reals. Damn,
No.
you're being so thoughtful. How dare I take photos, do my job, and make the space look better than when I first came in? But that's
you
just
could have
me.
left me a list of what had come in, or left the books out.
Just
I'd
know
say-
what your orders are.
I say you should have hidden the boxes all around the place, outside, inside, and then make a fun scavenger hunt.
Ooh. I'm gonna do that when he goes to Heroes Con.
Ooh, even
I
better.
don't think you'll be over. when I'm at Heroes
I've
Con.
got to catalog everything, so when Jake comes here, at that point, nothing goes missing like it did with Jess's collection.
I didn't take a god dang thing from Jess.
He begs to differ.
Jake, the
He's
books
told
on your
me.
shelves turned out nice. No thanks to anyone else.
I will say this. I do like the kind of rainbow effect the Tashins are giving you in the back.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
almost
those?
like I
Where
kind
are
of
they? I don't
sorted
even
them.
see it.
It's almost
What'd
like
you say?
I put them in that order to make them look that nice, but that's just me.
Then I got Uncanny X-Men #1, a sealed copy. I just figured, do I break the seal and have Claremont sign this at Heroes Con?
I mean, it's as our conversation went on Friday. It's your luggage. You've got to figure out how it's going to get here.
Yeah. Is it, if you only have Claremont sign one, would you have him sign the first one in the run or volume 2, which is the more iconic one?
had him sign both, so I don't.
Yeah,
have that
that's the
decision.
right
Okay,
answer.
but it's my luggage that I have to bring.
Exactly, your luggage. I can't tell you what to do with your luggage.
Up
Now,
next,
what you could do here's an option. You bring it, and you ship it back from here to you.
that's true. I could do that.
You could do that. I do have some spare boxes.
And then continuing on, I didn't have this cover of Daredevil by Charles Soule, so I wanted to have both covers. So I got a sealed copy.
That's my copy. That's
I don't
mine
know,
from
man.
JP.
No, it is. JP literally said, he laughed and said, "Hell no," when I asked if Jordan could have a copy. So now I have 2 covers of Daredevil by Charles Soule, which is
Dang.
nice.
I think I'll take both dust jackets.
I don't think you're going to touch a single book in my collection, man. And last but not least, carrying on my out of print haul, Teen Titans by Jeff Johns, courtesy of Darth Twinkie. We did a trade. So
got
this
that right
book,
back there. That's
this
nice.
book is out of print, and he helped me out, so I didn't have to pay above cover. We did a comic trade. He's getting a copy of Tomb of Dracula when it comes out.
Ooh.
And now I have I mean, it's one of those things where it's like DC books stay in print for so long. I almost feel like when a book goes out of print from DC, it's almost your fault. You know what I mean? Like if you have the access to get it, like if they stay in print for so long, but then they go out of print, it's like they could be forever till they reprint them, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
So
I mean, it's a
what
different
do
age
you-
of DC.
what do you think about my haul? Any thoughts? Any notes?
Quit stealing Jordan stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was
What?
feeling too.
That feels better.
I like it that he chose Jordan over me. I'm the one who made the comment.
He sent me to the Shadow Realm.
I call it the no box.
The no box. I thought it was a good haul. You know,
I have my books always arrive on Saturday after the stream, which is kind of a bummer. So I have a big shipment arriving today.
I have one book coming next week right now. There's one that's label created but hasn't shipped yet. I think that's Wolverine that hasn't shipped yet.
Oh, I
but
think
Doom
that
has.
Yeah, I think I don't know if Wolverine comes in until a few more days, but Fantastic
Yeah.
Four already
Well, it's
came
next
in.
week, so.
Yeah.
But
Let's see.
yeah, so Jake made I did get the Legend Kingdom Come Blu-ray. I backed it on Kickstarter and paid a little extra for the signature because I never know when Alex Ross is ever going to come to a con near me. And so I noticed because I made a comment to James 2 weeks ago saying, "Hey, I've got 2 boxes coming. Did you?" And he was like, "No." Well, this was in one box, and this was in the other. And
Hey!
I didn't pay for 2. That would be really expensive. And again, it's rational buying since 1984. So yeah, they gave me 2. Didn't charge me for 2. Just mailed me 2.
Cool.
So
And I was too slow to call dibs.
you were. Omar is getting this when we get to Heroes Con. So
Yeah, because that guy doesn't have enough.
Jeez, you are not invited to the party.
You know what, Jake? You gotta find new lodging for Heroes Con. Chris is kicking you out.
No.
He needs me for too much manual labor.
Why?
He has like a chore. He has a chore list. He's like, help me get my digital emulators set up. Help me with some comic server stuff. Help me with the Calyx. Mow the
The
lawn.
Calyx is done. The Calyx is done. I did that already.
Also, can we boot that Kato? They didn't have an extra. The only Batman omnibus I don't own.
They didn't have an extra.
I have the black and white omnibus, but that's why I've got to make sure to tag that so Jake doesn't wander out with it.
I'm missing that one too. It's not even an expensive Omni to buy aftermarket either.
Not yet, but the compendium will be the more complete. So, but yeah, I got GI Joe code name. I went with the standard for Duke, but I am gonna go with Destro for the volume 2 for code name.
Cool. Dude, do you know how hard that book was to add to the newsletter? If for some reason wouldn't come up in Shopify, even though I would like pull the name from the website. So weird.
Interesting. And then this, I'm very happy to see.
Oh, you bastard. I haven't even got the tracking for the shipping.
Yeah, it was when you get it, it's from Cartoon Books. So when you do see it, it's from Cartoon Books. And my goodness, this is, I mean, it's breathtaking. Nice little, see if I can get it up there. Nice little signature.
Nice. So cool, man.
Now the pages are thin. I will say this: the pages are thin, but it is all in black and white.
Sick.
Wait, that book doesn't have color? Nope. That's the original.
Cancel my order.
No, guess what? Guess Jordan, you're getting 2 for yourself that you can.
Dang, sounds like I'm reselling one.
Wait, so it's cool for Jordan to hoard books like a dragon on a mountain of gold. But the second I'm like, let me put one extra acorn in the tree for the cold winter. I'm the problem.
Yes, you are. That's how it works. You didn't.
I'm glad we all came to a consensus.
I put one measly extra acorn for the winter. You know, for my family in the winter.
Measly. I counted 2 or 3 in that haul. I counted at least 2, saying I already have the Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man, but I wanted this cover. I already had the Charles Soule
Jake's
Daredevil,
getting
but I
his
wanted this
kicks right
cover.
now.
Chat, let me know. Are you on my side? Have you ever had to buy multiple covers, one to read and one to collect?
Look at this glossiness.
Oh, it looks so good. It's gonna be so cool when all 4 are on the shelf.
Yep, 4 of these, and then they're gonna do this for Rassel.
Oh my God, look at that.
So
my cat just went up top of the Calyx. Look at that.
Sophie.
Ooh, he's getting adventurous.
She.
She.
Women cats can be adventurous too.
How dare you gender my cat?
I didn't know. I just said there's my cat. I had a 50-50 shot. Apparently I lost. So, and then, not ready, but
hey, that's cool. Use it as a mouse.
Use it as a mouse.
Use the mouse feature.
No, I don't need that. I have no use for that right now.
Yeah, Jordan,
playing a lot of Mario Kart and Power Rangers on it.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what games did you grab? What'd you get?
I got Mario Kart, but I hadn't played Power Rangers yet, so I was playing a little bit of that last night.
That's so fun, man. That's cool.
Yeah. And that's all I got.
Cool.
I think I'm finally coming out of like a long burnout with Comic Stretch.
What does that mean?
Oh, Bunk, my dude, I'm gonna see you in a few days, man. Right, of all months, my month, you know.
My month. Jake's been saying that since May 31st.
Again, to be fair, he says there's my cat. How am I supposed to figure that out? Plus, when he names his cats after Nightwing characters too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she is Sophie from Mamma Mia.
See, if you addressed your cat by its name instead of just saying cat, I mean, I think you calling it "Hey You" or "Cat." I mean, I don't call
Sophie.
My there you go. I don't call my son to his face.
Yikes! With the profile picture.
Oh no!
I'm very
When are we
excited to
gonna play
finally meet
Fortnite
Bunk in
again?
person.
Right? Honestly, like, why do I feel like I'm so grateful that I have Chris's amazing house to stay at, but why do I feel like him and David are getting it into hijinks on their slumber party together?
Who?
David's gonna be staying with Bunk in his hotel, so I
Yeah.
feel like the two of them are gonna get into hijinks.
Oh. I mean, that's up to them.
What's
And
your
then
favorite ABBA
Dancing
song?
Queen. Dancing Queen all the way.
I like "Take a Chance on Me."
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am excited about Heroes. We are going to have a very good time, and we will miss you, Jordan. Who will be? The question is the mystery. Who will be co-hosting with you next week?
Jake keeps saying I want to raw dog this one by myself.
We did a poll. The fans want you to raw dog it.
Goodness
So-
gracious.
So many jinx, both of the high and the low variety.
I didn't know there was low jinx.
There's
There's
this-
high jinx, low jinx, and jinkies.
That's the Scooby-Doo variety.
Got it, Velma.
So have you guys read anything? Like I said, I've been doing more digital comic reading lately because I'm just like, what I'm trying to do is I've been really bad about doom scrolling on Instagram Reels lately because like I have to watch some amount of Reels for work because I need to see, that's my job, social media. But now it's just becoming brain rot for me. So what I'm trying to do is every time I start to grab my phone to go to Instagram Reels, I put it down and I grab my iPad or tab or even my phone and start reading digitally. And I'm trying to unbreak my addiction to brain rot, you know. But I read all of Absolute Batman from the 1 through 9 and I loved it.
Including when he kicked the purple baby.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
I
Not
think
a baby,
Mr.
a child. Maybe a child.
I feel like the enemies keep getting more horrifying looking. Like Black Mask was weird, but then you see Mr. Freeze, or I guess Junior Freeze, and you're like, oh, he's pretty nightmare fuel. And then you see Bane, and Bane is a mountain of a man.
Oh, that's before he puts in the venom.
He's like massive. Yeah.
No,
Oh
he
my
didn't
gosh.
kill. He didn't kill. He kicked a purple child off a boat.
How excited are we for the Mr. Miracle TV show?
I'm hyped.
Man, talk about like we're talking about reading anything lately now.
Well, he said a quote from the book. I thought it was a good segue. I thought it was seamless.
Wait, Batman kills babies? Oh.
I love that he got like a commendation from the American Heart Society or something like that, like because he actually like saved babies' lives with that comic joke.
That's cool. But I'm looking forward to the Mr. Miracle show, man. I've been reading Fourth World earlier this year. I've been on a reading break for way too long, so I need to jump back in. But super excited for Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm curious to see because I mean they have a DC animated sometimes does, you know, homaging the art style at that point, and sometimes they go completely different direction.
But I mean, I feel like we're in good hands with the fact that they made the actual writer the showrunner and EP. So, you know,
It can go one of two ways, but I trust Tom King to do it right.
And everything's just a stepping stone till he gets to direct his live action Columbo movie. You know, now that he's a show, when I first met him, he was wearing a license plate on his shirt, and it's Columbo's license plate. So
he's a big
that's
Columbo
fun.
fan. He loves some old school noir TV.
I love that he used his Wonder Woman comic to write his Columbo spec script. With what's his name? Detective Chimp, or what's the guy's name? The detective monkey. I'm gonna say it wrong.
Chimp. Yeah,
Okay, Detective Chimp.
Chimp.
Yeah.
I finally finished the entire series of Manifest Destiny this morning. And
Ooh.
that was a first read. That was a blind buy, thanks to Mitch. And very good. Very, very good. Very happy I own it. And it was a heck of a ride.
Nice.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to figure out what I'm going to read next. I have options. I'm debating whether to maybe Well, there's a few options in my head.
I started the first few issues of Irredeemable, and it just made me too depressed, so I had to put it down. I don't know if Irredeemable is a comic for me.
I've been doing comic organization, so the shelf looking pretty nowadays. That's about it.
Looking a little sparse, if you ask me.
I heard some good weeklies. I would say going back to your discussion about Absolute, I would say Absolute Batman's number one for me, followed by Wonder Woman, Superman, and then Flash, and then the last two kind of neck and neck depending on the week is Martian Manhunter, and then last is Green Lantern. I think the only reason
I'm surprised that's so low for you.
And
I thought people loved.
Martian Manhunter is only right above Green Lantern because of the artwork.
I thought people were like, I read the first issue. People seemed crazy about Absolute Martian Manhunter.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just, if I'm ranking my enjoyment factor, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, I have ideas, but the art is wild, and I'm appreciating the art, but the story is just like, all right, well. I mean, I'm just wondering to the point of, right now they're all really kind of existing in their own, which is fine. I'm just wondering how long this line is going to last. You know, in the sense of, I think this right now, from what I remember Scott Snyder talking about, you know, we have a year to build, we have something happening, and then by year 3, everything's going to go.
I'm saying Absolute Martian Manhunter is one of my favorite comics of the year. Dennis Camp is killing it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't hate it. It's just, I think again, it's still early on. Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman have more issues to go. So
I had one more.
Artwork is top notch.
I had one more thing to show off in my haul, but I got my Brave and the Boys business cards.
Yep.
The TBATB card. Where's the BBP cards? Where's Brave Boys production?
Hear that?
That was a failed endeavor. That's locked away in the vault. I actually, you know what I recently did? I was added as an editor on like 10 different YouTube channels, like that I wasn't a part of anymore, that like that I'm not tied to. Like one of them, I was like an editor on Omnidog's YouTube channel, and I would get notifications every time someone would, oh my, why is everyone trying to instigate? Jordan could ask for the file.
I asked for cards too, and Jake said absolutely not.
You're not going to Heroes Con.
I did give him the suggestion to give a leave behind to network.
That is big brain. We should have had those for WonderCon. It would have been good to pass out.
Shouts out to Omnibus Cafe.
Hey.
They sell merch now. Go get your kite with Muggsy on it. Or
Muggsy, that's his name.
I like the design of Muggsy.
Me too. That pop design, it's always fun.
I'm not instigating, huh? I was just asking.
Always instigating. Always.
Hit Mike with a tisk, Chris. I want to hear your tisk, your dad tisk.
Jake's assumption is that we're always instigating.
I give a stare.
Oh my god. I'm not breaking any rules at Chris's house. I'm instigating for sure. Where's the Brave Boys Beyond card?
Oh,
I was saying the
really
BBP. The BBP card, the Brave Boys Productions.
Brave Boys Beyond.
BBB. There's so many acronyms in the TBATB house.
Justice for Jordan.
Hell yeah.
Justice Jordan.
I didn't know if Jordan wanted his cards to be different, so I didn't want to assume how his cards would look, you know? Maybe he wanted to put a little spin on it.
It's a way to deflect. I mean, I'll give you that.
That's crazy, Chris.
I empower him to make his own choices.
That's a way to deflect back. Volley to Jordan. All right. Go, Jordan, go.
I'm good.
I'm just catching strays this entire show.
It's a good Saturday.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very hot here.
Is it? What should I wear to Heroes Con? Shorts and superhero button-ups?
I think the same shirt you're wearing, but one button less.
One button less.
Now you're Heroes Con ready.
Is that better for the people? Chat, do you like that more or less? Also, Matt, when are you going to play Fortnite with us again? Okay, so I know you don't like Fortnite, Chris, but you might
I
appreciate
don't.
this. They added
it's
a
just not my
weapon.
tempo. It's not
They
my
added
tempo.
a weapon this season where you throw a milk bone like a grenade, and Crypto comes dive bombing down to get the milk bone and like attacks anybody that is near the milk bone. I love that Crypto's a weapon in the game now.
Well, he is the world's worst dog, according to James Gunn.
I think he's the best boy.
He's a good boy. That's what he is.
Oh, the good boys. Oh man,
So
gents, something is coming out this week, right? We got
Yeah,
some
nothing.
comics that are
I
releasing.
put the PowerPoint on here already. I don't know where it went.
Probably when you were trying to be cheeky and get rid of Jordan out of the chat.
June 17th.
Yeah, make sure you have the right week.
Okay. I don't know why I need that level of sass.
No, I was like, make sure you got the right week.
Is it not the 17th?
Now I'm making him question it. I win.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Batman
is-
Elegy.
This is it. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't own this. I want to own this, but I don't know if I want to own this as a compact.
The Omnibus is out of print, though.
Correct.
It
You
is.
dilly-daddled too long, Jordan.
That it's been out of print for over a year.
Daddled.
He dilly-daddled.
I daddled
He
diddly.
dicked around instead of getting Batwoman.
I Richard around.
You're rich. Oh, be careful with that phrasing.
He dick racing around. In 30 years, people are going to use Jake's button-down buff pick as a thumbnail, like people use Omnidog now.
I hope so.
It's going to take 30 years. I got to have one fan now. Matt, why is your picture Omnidog and not me? Here, we'll even solo layout me.
Jake, do you want? Oh yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the look.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. Jake, do you want to shout out a fan of the channel who made a YouTube video on his favorite comic book YouTubers?
I'd say so.
Sounds like you do, Jordan.
Such a transition. It's almost
Yeah.
like we never planned this.
I mean, we never do, but shout out to Alexander, man. It was so cool. I saw his video. Go check him out. Jake has been on his channel. Jake, what's the name of the channel?
The Comic Central.
The Comic Central. Thank you for reminding me. Go check him out. He made a video recently and he talked about his favorite YouTubers, and number one was Jake and I. And it was really nice to see.
Mostly me.
Jake just can't take a standard compliment.
It was very nice. It was amazing to be number one. I always say that like I started reading comics really late in my life, even though I feel like I'm pretty young in the grand scheme of things. But he started early, man. Like he knows more at 13 than I know now. So it's related to comics, not all aspects of life. But he's a great kid, positive, good channel.
Go check him out. He deserves it.
I'll definitely be doing that.
And Kenneth
back-
is a big fan of the Batwoman pre-New 52, New 52, and Rebirth runs, and hopes she gets a solo again. I also hope she gets another group one again. I love seeing her lead a team in the Rebirth era. I'm guessing
I liked Outsiders. I mean, she didn't lead it, but I liked that she was a part of it.
I'm surprised we haven't got an absolute for this portion. The stuff written by Rucka and drawn by J.H. Williams, like his art screams to be seen in a larger size.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I just
I know,
like
and-
I do like the I do like the cover, but I also I think it was an interesting choice with the cover that they chose for the omnibus with her like with the boot right there taking up most of the space. Saying I kind of like this one. I like this one better.
Up next, we have Conan the Barbarian, the original Omnibus Volume 5. And I will say, this is the first Conan book I ever ordered.
So therefore, it legitimately is his starting point.
This is the jumping on point for Conan, as we all know.
Which cover did I? Oh my! Ooh.
Oh, ooh.
Ooh.
I think I like the second
hey.
one more though.
Yeah. I mean, what more can I say about Conan? This
Not much.
is
You've never
the
read it.
phase when J.M. T. Mateus takes over. You might know him from Craven's Last Stand.
Craven's Last Hunt.
No, just Last Stand.
That's a whole different.
I mean, this is where Conan goes to the magical city in the clouds. You'll see Jenna and Murillo to the supporting cast. John Buscema on set of stories pitting Conan against Alania, Princess of the Mist. Then you're going to have Gil Kane take the artistic reins for an extended run featuring the Creation Quest saga with Bruce Jones, who you might know from Incredible Hulk, mixes a blend of humor and horror. Then you're going to get a story illustrated by John Buscema and Neil Adams, a pair of annuals by Roy Thomas, and Conan of the Isles graphic novel, reprinted for the very first time.
Gotta hook him. Gotta get that kind of like bait. You gotta get him, right?
So, Chris, if you were to get this,
Which I would not.
Which cover would you rather pose for in a photo shoot?
Which I would pose for in a photo shoot?
Yeah, do you want to be this Conan?
Okay.
With those little skivvies on and the boots? Or this one with someone tied up and blindfolded and you're fighting like an octopus?
I'll go with the first one.
First one, but I need the boots to be higher.
He's got
and the shorts to be lower. Look, I just don't know where I've never read Conan. I ordered volume 5. I'm going to start with volume 5. Hopefully I haven't missed much. Hopefully this is where Conan hits its stride, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, you doing the read for the Conan book was the most depressing, unenthusiastic Conan read I've ever heard.
Oh my god. Okay. Moving on then.
Why do you Why do you try? God.
What?
Metamorpho, which Matt H is excited for. And you know that I'm so stoked. I love the actor they picked for Metamorpho in the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
I knew him from Barry. He was
very good in Barry. He was
so good in Barry. I never watched the last season of Barry.
That makes two of us.
And this is just some classic Metamorpho. I gotta say, my favorite Metamorpho book I've ever read was the little parts he played in what was the Tom King one that wasn't your tempo, Chris? The one I just recently read.
What was it?
Why am I blanking on the name? Danger Street.
Yes, Danger Street.
There's a part where like his arm is a diamond and it's the biggest diamond on earth. So like one of the members of the green team collects it. And then finally like his arm starts crawling away like the dude from the Addams Family, like off the plane runway all the way back to where Metamorpho's body is. And it's pretty great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I definitely will say the Metamorpho like all in series that's going on right now. I like the tongue-in-cheek humor it's got going on. Very kind of 50 screwball kind of comedy going on, mixed with a little bit of like modern feel.
It's crazy because like his character can be a joke or his character can be like heartbreaking sad. Like remember the Sandman issue with like the female Metamorpho?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you have the Outsiders comic where like he has like a son and they like don't, and he finds out he's not the real Metamorpho. It's crazy. They can make you feel things for his character.
Well, his son's making also a debut in Superman.
Ooh.
Yeah, Joey.
Moving on. This is the book Chris held up. Chris, this is you. Take it away, man. Talk to me.
This is the pick. This is everyone's pick of the week.
This is definitely my pick. So Fantastic Four Doom 29 Omnibus, which it really should just be Doom 2099 Omnibus, just based on the contents alone, and the amazing standard cover of it. But Marvel's greatest villain.
I hate that cover.
Yeah, that's
I'm seeing what I ordered.
He ordered the DM cover. Little did he know. Marvel's greatest villains resurfaces to ride a new era. Victor Von Doom mysteriously survived the heroic age to rise anew in the technologically advanced future. And in upgraded armor, his first task is reclaim the throne of Latveria. Then he can turn his gaze on America, once the home of the greatest foes. He sees unrest. He sees disharmony. He knows what a struggling nation needs, an iron fist to bring it back under control, and he knows just the man to do it. All hail President Doom. But how and why are Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing alive in 2099? The answers will take them from the negative zone to the Savage Land and reunite them with their greatest rival. So, absolutely, Doom 2099 was a very, very cool series. It ties in great. I mean, again, when you tag it in with Spider-Man 2099, it's a great double hitter.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I own only one set of the 2099 series, and it's Spider-Man, and I haven't even cracked those open yet. So I'm a ways away.
I accidentally ordered 2 copies of this book.
You know what, bud? You can keep both.
And they're both the DM cover.
And he's only going to keep the DM cover. Sad.
No, I got the standard cover. Okay, moving on. Chris, why do you like the standard cover better than the DM cover?
It's Doom. I mean, it's
Doom.
It's the Doom cover. It is what the Omnibus should have been called. It's just straight Doom 2099. That's what it is.
It's MF himself.
Talk about the fact that I gave him gold for a profile picture, and he went with Chris as his profile pic.
He knows who he prefers.
Thank you, Matt. We're just gonna leave that up there. Look at that. Look at me and Mike.
It's like you have a son, Joey, now. Okay. I've never read any of this. I've never read any of the 2099s. It just looks kind of like peak. Is it from the 90s?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm guessing
it's
like
great
peak 90s, right?
Read.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great 90s read.
Silver Surfer. Now, they are pumpy. He's just trying to trigger me now.
Put me back up. 2 me's on the screen. I think that's what everyone wanted to see.
That's a full day right there. 2 Jordans at the same time. That's a full day.
That's me at any job. It's basically like he hired 2 of me. It's crazy. Jake's not amused by all of the hate.
He is so
we got a Tashin of this year. We got an Omnibus, and now we got a Masterworks. What's a remasterworks? Does that mean it's a reprint?
Yes, it is a reprint.
Does this have okay? So, how do we feel about the death of the Masterworks? Do we think we caused it? Do you think they saw us making fun of them on our show? And
no, it's unfortunate because I understand from a business perspective, it's not the big seller at that point. I mean, there's a very dedicated group of fans and collectors of this. I mean, I saw a lot of them at the cons I've been to.
I've gotten a few emails from them recently.
And I will say this, I really do feel bad for them just because this is how they collect the stories, and the fact that it's ending, my heart goes out to them. So if you do want to do it, please write in to the Marvel Collected Editions department so that way you can let them know that you would like to see them continue the line. But anything, and as Omar said on his stream, anything that's already been officially solicited and coming out is still planning on coming out. It's just nothing new will be coming after what is put out until they make a decision. It is on a indefinite hiatus right now.
I'm surprised they don't just continue on like Amazing Spider-Man and X-Men and I would imagine that some Masterworks sell better than others. You know what I mean?
Probably.
And if you're like 30 Masterworks deep in Spider-Man, why don't you just keep putting out Spider-Man? Like maybe don't put out any more Howard the Duck Masterworks, you know what I mean? But like I'm also hoping that anybody on the Masterworks team got moved to a different format or something and that no one lost their jobs, because we don't want that, Yeah,
I understand. But let your voices be heard, like with everything. They are asking for people, to put their word out. So
should I go one more button down, or is that too much already?
I think we're already at peak button, but I mean, if you can push it further.
I mean, you tell Jake to push the limit, he definitely will.
Oh,
sorry, I'm a little hot. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
No, don't dribble the water on the chest, Jake. We're gonna get demonetized.
I think we're already there.
You think so, huh?
Hoping no one clipped that.
Oh, now you're tempting fate. Where's James when you need him?
Literally everybody. Literally everyone but me.
I mean, your ego's,
I just saw that it was Alexander.
Your ego is big enough. I don't think it needs to get any bigger.
I'm sending a screenshot of that to Alexander.
Matt, you're so clutch, man.
He already
don't
used you. Yeah, but I wasn't paying it. When was I? Let me scroll back. It doesn't matter. It
When
doesn't matter.
was I?
When was I? Well, meet fail English that impossible.
Oh.
Okay, if you use me, I want the photo of me holding the Thor hammer on the throne of Omnis.
Actually, no, don't give him anything that he wants. He's being very rude about this whole thing.
What about what?
He's being
Okay.
very glib and jealous.
I
Chris
don't
is
care
going
anymore.
into his professional mode right now.
I'm moving on.
It's too
For
easy.
once, I like that. For once, I
It's
think the
too
DM cover
easy.
fits. This DM cover is rad, or should I say it's Norin rad?
I think it's rather gray silver.
I got that one, Chris. Oh, that was a good one.
How is mine not good?
Nope, yours is terrible. Next.
Okay. Milestone Compendium 4. Jordan, I think you should take this one.
Oh, yes. The Milestone Compendium 4. Now, as we all know, this is the fourth one in the line.
And how many do you own?
I could pull out some singles of Milestone. So this is Static, Hardware, Blood Syndicate, and more. Read the original stories of the characters that became Milestone icons in this massive compendium. The iconic Milestone line that helped, I was going to say redefine, but it actually defined the 90s and now collected in this beautiful compendium. I think that's enough of me reading. That's probably the best reading I could have done.
This got delayed like a long time, right?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't this originally supposed to come out in February?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I mean, it deserves an oversized format. It deserves the hardcover treatment. But if this is the steps we get in order to get to that point, I'm just glad we do have this kind of in a collection like this. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. I've never read any of them, but growing up, the Static Shock cartoon was like very like influential for me.
Oh yeah, I love the Static Shock cartoon. It's so good.
So this collects. I'm glad it has the long hot summer 1 through 3.
That's where the cheesecake's at. I've been taught that word. I didn't know what that word was.
There's cheesecake and there's beefcake. Do you know the difference?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe
here we go. This is one I ordered. This one's on its way to me. It's en route. The Superman Adventures Compendium. Don't know why they didn't make it an Omni, but hey.
All he has to do is the scans.
Yeah. Chris, have you read this stuff? Is it as good as the Batman stuff?
I don't think it's as good as Batman stuff, but you know, it's not bad. It's just, I don't put it on the same level as the first volume of the Batman series. It's a cool cover though. It's if that is going to be the cover.
I don't know. I didn't get a picture of what they look like yet, so but I think mine shipped out already. Jordan, are you going to be collecting this?
Probably not. I don't really grab that many compendiums, although I should.
Why? Let's break into this, Jordan. Why have you always thought you were better than the compendium? Where does that come from?
I own compendiums. I have Sweet Tooth, all of The Walking Dead. I'm sure there's more. I just can't remember. I have the TMNT. Oh, I guess those are soft.
When
covers.
Are you going to upgrade to the Walking Dead slipcases?
I don't know. I already own the story.
I have the slipcases. I'm looking at one of them right now.
Yeah, I agree with Matt. The price point of compendiums is really.
Wait, why did I think that was Mike for a second?
Now you're confusing your M names.
I mean, he's not
it's
wrong.
his picture. It's his picture.
Trigun, the series that I bought once, sold because it was gonna come out in a deluxe, and I never picked up the deluxe. But here's the last book, Trigun, Maximum 5 Deluxe Edition.
Finishes out the series.
Yeah, this should be it. I think this ends of the series. So, congrats to those that waited, because I I'm still waiting.
You were still waiting.
I'm in perpetual waiting.
I mean, especially when Jake keeps on hoarding your books, right?
Exactly.
I'm leaving.
All right.
I was wondering when that was gonna happen.
I'm leaving. Well, we've got the Ultimate Fantastic Four in Epic Collection, so if you were not a fan of it getting it in hardcover format, we now have it into Epic format, the first 18 issues.
Haven't touched it, but is it good? Do you like it?
I like the zombies that they brought in. Oh, look who came back.
I was gonna get this, but I decided to collect this in omnibus format instead.
You're now collecting Marvel?
I have Marvel. Don't I have the omnibus of this? There was an Omni of this recently, right?
He does have the Omni of it. He has the DM cover of the Omni.
And when he has to have other people say, I ordered this, didn't I?
Oh, I know his collection better than he knows his collection.
I know, apparently he also knows when we move stuff in touch.
Omar's face just out of nowhere was funny to me. Oh man, keep it up, man.
Omar's not even watching. He's got Omar's face.
How do you know Omar's not watching?
He's not watching.
Wolverine 6. Are you gonna be picking this up?
It's on its way.
Mine's on its way too. Which cover did you go with?
Oh, that DM cover I love different eras of Wolverine, including the massive curved claws and post ripping out of his adamantium skeleton. Goodness gracious!
God, I don't think I realized the claws.
Yeah,
I think the standards both are cool, but I think I like the standard more myself. It's less busy.
I did get this, but I only have volume 1. So can I jump from volume 1 to volume 6, or am I missing anything in between?
I mean, you're an adult despite appearances, so you can do what you want.
Oh my god!
Despite appearances, wow.
I didn't know if we could remove everybody.
Where am I? There I am.
Now I'm a middle. It's like a little Jake sandwich. No.
Huh?
There we go.
Oh my god, it went full screen for me.
Ooh.
I like being in the middle, a little manwich. Chris, tell me what this collects.
A lot of Wolverine. A lot.
Oh, the Wolverine.
So much Wolverine, you won't even know what to do with it.
We got our friend just finished Blackest Night, and holy crap, that was incredible.
But yeah,
sick.
This is the era around Operation Zero Tolerance.
Yeah, Chris, that was common knowledge, man.
That's the same amount of that's the same amount of tolerance Chris has for foolishness when I'm staying over his house.
No, the foolishness will stop when I said, Jake, it's time to go. What do you mean it's time to go? We got to get in line. Let's go.
I'm debating right now, Jordan. Should I spring for the rolling cart that has 4 wheels, or save money and get the 2-wheel rolling cart?
Are they big wheels or little wheels?
They're like, it's like the one you got versus the one I got at WonderCon.
There's no such thing as too many claws.
Ooh, I think the 4 wheels was good.
I got the 4 wheels, thanks to Jake.
The 2 wheels is nice if it's going to be on carpet, but yeah, I think 4 wheels is good.
And you could use it as to sit on.
Yeah,
or add more books on top of it.
Are the lines long? Because I'm not good at waiting in line.
No, you're going to be waiting in line if you want to talk to Chris Claremont and Roy Thomas.
Tom Selleck. Wow. I guess he has a little too much shirt for Tom Selleck, though.
Goodness gracious.
Gotta give them what they want, man.
Was that the last button?
Nope.
Oh no, we got one more.
We got one more after this. No kidding. Letter
I
44,
don't know anything about this.
I don't either.
I know it's called Letter 44.
Savage Sword of Conan, Volume 5. I'm just kidding. Where's my Letter 43 Compendium lovers at?
Well, I mean, it is written by Charles Soule, but it's one I have not read.
Are you going to grab this compendium?
the compendium for it. I'll probably read it digitally first to make sure I like it.
Kind of craving a donut right now. Should I get donuts after this?
If you want to look like Conan, yes, grab all the donuts.
Yeah.
So Savage Sword. This is pretty rad, man.
Well, this has been pushed because we did cover this before. It's just pushed to this week now. Because I do remember that DM cover.
Why is that me trying to get my cats a pill?
What's that?
That's me trying to give my cats a pill, bro.
That's a lot of Conan.
I don't even know who that is now.
That's Conan.
Yeah.
No, in the picture.
That's Conan. Oh, in the picture? Oh.
Yeah.
It's just done
for
by
Matt.
AI.
Yeah.
You with
Dang,
AI.
I think this is the cover Jake's getting.
Chris, read me this description.
The Savage Sword of Conan, the original Omnibus, Volume 5, standard cover.
God, he got you there.
Okay. And that's it. Picks of the week.
Whew. There's a lot of good stuff this week. It's chonky.
Oh, man.
All right, Jordan, go for yours.
I think mine is going to be... You know what? Batwoman, the compact edition. I've always wanted to read that story. This is the current edition that's out. Maybe I suck it up and it's only $10 and I just read it to read it.
Correction, it's $9.99.
Okay, it's $9.99.
Without tax.
But
$8
pre-tax.
$8 on the OPB website.
So, you know what? This is my pick of the week.
Chris?
No choice but Doom 2099 in the standard cover. God, so good.
I don't know what Doom 29 is, but I know Fantastic Four / Doom 2099.
We don't acknowledge that. For kind of look, eight. What is it? 8 issues. 8 issues plus one random Fantastic Four. Other one, 9 issues. 9 issues.
This might be a bad place to tell you, but we accidentally shipped you the DM cover instead of the standard.
Yeah, choices were made.
Jake, what's yours?
Doom has little feet on that cover.
Yeah, it's a Liefeld design.
I think I'm going to give mine to the Milestone Compendium 4. Because I think that more people need to check these stories out.
Mm-hmm.
Like us?
Dude, I've read all of Blood Syndicate.
Metamorpho for me.
Yep.
Oh, it's Dom now? That's so funny.
Well, guys, I will be seeing you all in 2 weeks.
As will I,
we're gonna try to film some today. Maybe that room tour. Y'all want a room tour? It'll be Jake learns what comics he owns.
And which comics are no longer his.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan had some fun.
Look, I might give you my Spider-Man by Zdarsky, but you are not taking my Daredevil by Soul. That is sealed.
I'm taking that Daredevil by Soul. You can keep the Zdarsky Spider-Man.
And you know,
tell him Spider-Man Life Story's good.
I've read Life Story.
Because Jordan is staying brave.
I thought he was staying bold. We want to thank you all. We want to thank our sponsor, Organic Price Books. There, if you're buying 1 to 3 books, you can save $2 with the code Brave Boys, or 5% on 4 more books with Brave Boys Sit. Or Chris, you have a code. What's your code?
It's either Marvel GUA for $2 off every single order, or MGUA Sit for 5% off of shipping 4 or more books together.
I actually changed your code to sit on that thing. You code sit on that thing to save 5% on 4 or more books.
We all can't be FIFA Jack.
Yeah, I remember. Save 5% with code Jacket together. The only code that I love that he's part of the Whatnot streams and he would put his code in, but it would censor out his code. He'd be like, use my code, and it'd all be asterisks.
And on that note, stay brave
and stay sexy.
I don't know.